All right, let's talk about the elephant in the room. There is an $8 billion scam happening, and the guy who did it, Sam Bankman-Fried, our aka SBF, known in the space, well, no one is going after him, apparently. It looks like he can just go on with his life with his millions and billions of dollars stolen from honest people. What is going on? All right, so I thought, well, yes, I know there are investigations happening. Honestly, just go after this guy because he's running around. He's like over there in his Bahamian property, enjoying the sun and just life, and have all this cash on his in his pockets. So I thought, is really no one going after him? And then I started following BitBoy Crypto. It's you can think of him what you want, but interestingly, he is going after him. So after the big crash happened and millions of people lost their money, he started to go after SBF. He chased him down. He looked at I saw one video where he looked at his car and what's inside the car. There were some drugs inside there or bottles of drugs. And then a computer was in there and everything. And he tried to get in touch with him and just get him up to speak up, actually. But nothing happened. So then, of course, on the unofficial side, he actually got in touch with some of the FTX team to try to get some answers and see what really happened there. And if it's like really no one knew what was happening. But the next step, and that really impressed me, was he flew to the Bahamians and to actually get there and go to the property where SBF is staying at the moment and just listen to this voice recording what happened there.
Okay, I need assistance from the police.
We'll talk to the police. The police come. We'll talk to them.
No. You won't be here. You need to leave.
Can you physically remove us?
Listen,
I'm
not here.
We're not coming. We're not.
No physical altercation.
Well, that's okay. Good. Because
Okay.
I don't want to do physical altercation. Yeah. What is the complaint?
Yes, you have a complaint.
Yeah, that you guys are on property.
From who?
recording and
From
so
who?
forth. No,
From who?
right?
The source of the complaint.
Yeah. Who reported us?
I am not at liberty to give you that.
Okay. Fair. Okay.
Okay, these
Okay.
persons are refusing
All
to
right.
provide the name of us. They're now.
No, we'll go. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Well.
For everybody who's just listening, can you tell us what's happening?
Well, someone filed a complaint on us for coming to try to expose an $8 billion scam. And it's funny. They were looking down out the windows at us. He won't come talk. He won't come tell his story. And we're not done here. And the fact that there are people here at this place that are willing to defend the largest fraud in human history, like, that's terrifying, to be honest.
So as you can see, there are still people protecting this guy. Of course, there are investigations happening, whatever that means, but there are still people protecting this scammer who took billions of dollars from honest people. So next point was he actually, BitBoy Crypto, he didn't give up. Very interestingly, he went after it and he had a meeting with one guy, from the Bahamians and asked, okay, what did really happen? Why could he buy so much property here? Why is this not in this asset to be investigated? So what's really happening there and how much is it? So he talked to him and this interview was really interesting. I will link it here in the description if you want to watch the full one, but just watch a few seconds or a few moments of it and you will get quite a few answers.
I am joined today by Lincoln Bain. He is an activist here in the Bahamas, and he has got some dicey information, some dicey evidence for us we're going to be taking a look at here, what's going on. There's a story here that's so big that's been right in front of us the entire time with FTX, and we didn't even see it. Kind of the story of FTX. So, Lincoln, first, how are you doing? And then give us a little bit about yourself.
I am awesome, and welcome to the Bahamas. It's a great place. We have some corrupt politicians, but the rest of us are okay.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Glad you're okay. Now, listen, let's talk about this. There is a huge scandal going on here with FTX and the real estate specifically. Now, people know that, supposedly they had $121 million in real estate. I've actually seen some documents, it's actually even more than that. Mm-hmm. But if you could kind of go into what people need to know about these real estate purchases here in the Bahamas by members of FTX.
But the first thing you need to know about them is that the real estate was not purchased in the name of FTX Digital Markets, which is the regulated company. So when someone says, oh, the government sees all of his assets, yeah, you could have seized assets under FTX Digital Markets, but he didn't buy the properties in that name. He bought the properties in the name of FTX Property Limited. And so obviously it was a company he started just to hold property. And so it seems like he was taking money from the company and buying property in another company's name. Okay, and not only did he do it in that company, there's also another company that was formed in October, just about 2 weeks before everything crashed, and he formed Alameda Property Holdings in the Bahamas. So it's like he was just trying to move stuff around and hide stuff. That's how it looks to all of us who's looking into all of this.
Okay, guys. As you can see, sometimes it seems very easy to actually steal money from others, scam people, honest people, take the money and still go on with your life. Maybe not in the US, but at least, well, on a nice sunny island and just enjoy life there. But guess what? The people there who live in the same property, kind of, they don't want him there as well.
They had an HOA meeting last night at the Albany. They decided they were not going to kick him out still. There are a lot of residents there that are pissed. They don't want him there. It's unwanted attention. They certainly didn't want us there yesterday. We've got to get him out of the Albany so he has nowhere to go. Then the government can either arrest him or either the United States can come extradite him. But once we move towards that, then we move towards really pushing against the American government to come get him.
It is a good plan. We need to bring international pressure onto this. We are shocked that the Commissioner of Police has not questioned him yet and has not basically done anything. You know, they're just saying, oh, we're investigating, etc. But how do you investigate if you haven't even talked to the person?
So far, I cannot see any good results out of this. And it can't be that a guy who scammed millions of people and stole $8 billion, $8 billion, I mean, think about it, is still running around, enjoying his life and just going on. That's not okay.
What we're saying here, because this is very important. What we're saying is FTX, Digital Markets, that is the name of the exchange and all of their assets fall under that. They should, right? But what they did is they created a separate real estate entity. And I've seen the list, there's about 5 or 6, but the main one was like FTX, Property Holdings, whatever it was, right? So they were taking customer funds out of the exchange, your money, if you lost money on FTX, they were taking your money, buying real estate with it in the name of a different company so you could never get your money back.
That's what's been happening.
Yes, that's the story.
That's how it.
So let's see how the story continues. I keep you posted, guys. I keep you posted.